On the outskirts of the Aliassi system, we find a lone Imperial destroyer. Cobra class, its designation is the HDMS Talon. The objective of this small lone vessel is to link up with the main battle fleet of the Helcian sector. And where is the main battle fleet? Nearby. In fact, very, very near. Just on the other side of this system. But its location is not the most fascinating or interesting thing here. What it's doing is far more interesting. For the first time in the history of this sector, a battle fleet is laying waste to an enemy world without any intention of occupying it. Although far from an official exterminatus of cracking the planet open, this is as close as you can get without any mass weapons of destruction. The world of Tel is home to 13 billion Xenos. For now. Within the next few months, it'll be a barren wasteland. A forge world for the enemy's economy and war machine. An Arctic world, but soon, living hell for all its inhabitants. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing it. We are turning this planet into... Well, if it's an Arctic world, we're going to turn it into a desert world, you know what I mean? Like, it's flipping the dial on the other side. Complete annihilation. All the while, we have reinforcements streaming in as well. And there is another world here. A world by the name of Lil, with 15 billion people. Same fate. Essentially, I can't occupy these two. I've just realised the habitability would be, I think, marginally better than something like a... Yeah, there you go, 50%. Just ever so slightly better than a tomb world. So, like I said, pretty gosh darn horrible. And as a result, we're going to be skipping out on those two planets, and instead we're just going to level them, basically. This one, though, I am very much interested in occupying. 23 billion people on it, 4 guard regiments, a couple more months of bombardment should soften them up nicely for the Imperial Guard to land and take the place over. Or take over the place, sorry, wrong word order. Right. Negative trade. It's not that important, but a little bit annoying. There are builds, by the way, where you can get no negative traits for your leaders. And I think you get them, maybe not at the very beginning of the game, but like literally a couple of years into the game. Maybe you can get it at the very beginning of the game too, I don't quite remember, but yeah, it's yeah. Alright. Let's see. Leadership conditioning. Leads from 1 to 4 gain a skill level, and then that's about it, and then 10% bonus. Oppose the fallen, reorganize the council, stronger our own superior colonies, we know what that is. Expand the council, this might not be a terrible idea either. Display of power is pretty good. Departmental efficiency. And then there's also Conquer Nature. Conquer Nature is so bloody good. When you launch it, it's plus 20% habitability. Jeez. Alright, I mean, not necessary for us right now, but very good nonetheless. Opposed all military build-up. Let's... Infinite opportunity sounds nice, but I think we're just gonna expand the council. And then also, I think... let's pick up the traits first, and then we'll do some more thinking afterwards. So this guy, we can get sublight speed plus 25%, archaeology skill, or research deposit discovery. Let's give him the research deposit discovery. You... Explorer. You... study the asteroid change. Well, you did get to level 2. Congratulations, I guess. Anomaly research speed, archaeology excavation speed. Anomaly research speed, I think. Not that it matters too much. Almost done with all the science. Now, I was also going to do one more thing before we unpause. Edicts. I think I can enact 1 or 2 more. And it's correct, I could. The question is, do I want to? Monthly energy plus 10, pop consumer goods minus 5, research speed plus 10. I don't want this anymore, I don't think. I think I would rather have this. Research speed for industry and material. No, it's for industry and materials. Just for those two. It's not even for a whole class of engineering stuff. Nah, let's leave it as it is. Don't want anything else. Fleet supremacy. Ship build speed, diplomatic weight from fleet power. Yep, we want fleet supremacy instead and keep that active for all eternity. Focusing crystals not that useful because we don't use energy weapons. Explosive weapons we do use. Clear blocker speed and cost doesn't really matter all that much. Alright, there you go. Volatile explosives is the other edict we're going to be using, or we're going to be enacting, and I think that's about it. These guys are all happy, yes? Well, they're relatively happy. Sodom. What can I do? Okay. And... it's not a bad idea to think about some borders as well now. Armageddon Sector has all of this. Armageddon Sector will have this as well, eventually, like 1,000,000 years from now when we take over the Fallen Empire here. And Armageddon Sector will get this as well, up here. And then one centralized fleet from here can relatively easily keep this, all of this under its control. However, when it's done with that, Armageddon Sector is done with its growth, we're going to need a new sector on top of that. Helcian Sector, on the other hand, can get this down here again in 1,000,000,000 years and can expand probably a little bit more down here, but into this sort of area, I think we're thinking 3rd sector already. Which means... oh yes, it's happening. New fleet. For the new hypothetical sector that we still haven't gotten to, but new fleet nonetheless. And there you go. Handful of destroyers, a whole bunch of cruisers, 20,000 mineral, or 20,000 alloys. Building it now would put our naval capacity at 500 to all intents and purposes. I'm not going to build it yet because I don't need it, but I'm going to build it sooner rather than later. I promise you that. Because it's going to put me at 500, and I already have all of the reinforcing ships built for both of the navies. Eh? Eh? No small thing indeed. Oh, I just realized this thing is going No, stop, sorry. We don't want to deal with that right now. Or indeed ever. Even though it technically looks like we could, we just have to deal with the piracy here, maybe? Bit odd, I didn't expect that, but... Well, let's just say I'm very thankful we found an alternative to trade in terms of energy making, so... Hey. Oh, there's an Alpine world down here as well. How much of this have I actually claimed out of pure curiosity? Damn near everything, okay. I mean, I might as well grab these two as well. It's a lot of influence points, but they're right there. I don't want to leave a hole in the border and make it all gory and stuff. That's, no, not what we're about. These worlds, though, are... They're not long for this world. Theodore Sternberg is in charge of the bombardment, and the man is an annihilator. Orbital bombardment damage 75% extra. The man has no mercy. Oh, that was a heck of a voice crack. The man has no mercy. The man knows no mercy. It's almost ridiculous at this point. I mean, it's just, it is what it is, I'm sorry. There is no surviving him. We can get Evolving Society. Ah, yeah, it's because it just expired, that makes sense. Yeah, that was the Unity one, if I remember right. Okay. First thing, filing. What does that give you again? Edict Fund plus 50. That's the main thing. Everything else is like, meh. Alright. Not great, not terrible, as they say. Hydrophonic farming. Very much a thing in the Imperium, and I would like to have it here as well. I don't think we're going to use much of it. Ever. Probably. Most likely, but hey. Alright. And as the dramatic music kicks in, let's speed things up a little bit, and... Well, unfortunately, there isn't much to do that's exactly... How do I put this? Tense and... I don't know. Nerve-wracking? But we can look at a planet get obliterated, so I feel like that's somewhat fitting. We've got a plasma thrower just from the debris. There you go. And then people tell you debris and analyzing debris is useless. What do you know? Sleeping Crystal Nest. The trapped asteroid is in fact a crystalline being's nest. It's good that we didn't keep digging, for it seems we agitated the creatures hibernating inside. If we do nothing for a while and study it from afar, it should settle down. Crystal infused plating, 75% progress. If it were up to me, we would have blown it up, but apparently that's not an option, so... There you go. Right. The Ikari are really sending like 1 billion science ships through all my space now that we, I'm forced to let them through because of the war, right? Or the war ending, rather. Kind of funny, not gonna lie. There's also a crystalline entity of some sorts here. I apologize for the ridiculously bright thing, but we are zooming into a star. Yeah, cracked crystalline shard. I mean, it's not disturbing me, so I don't really have a reason to attack it, and I can't settle that, or I can't claim that system either because of the Fallen Empire, but okay, ships have nothing to do. Resettlement cost or orbital bombardment damage and defense. This is actually pretty interesting. 25% is not nothing, but I do want the leader lifespan, I think. I also want some water because I can hear my own voice giving out on me, basically. There we go. Still sounds a little bit off. Science ships have nothing to do. That's a little bit unfortunate. I could send them to aid in research and stuff, but I don't know. Where's our tech worlds? Oh, there is one on Belisarius. Yeah, you know what? Assist research on Belisarius. It's a tech world, so I'm pretty sure they'll appreciate the help. As long as there's nothing else to do, right? Why not? From ancient terror, the Emperor commands his proud sons. God, that's been stuck in my head pretty much the entire day. Just the Space Marine chant from Dawn of War, I want to say. Dawn of War 2? Don't know if that's right. That sounds right. Don't know if it is, though. Don't hold me to my word on that. I don't remember where it's from exactly. Okay, well, I'm going to go through all the planets, see what they need after this episode. Down here, everything is just going swimmingly. We're just, wrapping up the war, and we're going to land the Imperial Guard soon to take out the planets. Or to take over some of the planets, not all of them, but a couple. So that's all fine and well, which means we need to start thinking about our next move. And I have already found an appropriate target. As soon as Battlefleet Armageddon gets all its reinforcements, which it did already, technically, right? Yeah, it did already, there you go. As soon as it's upgraded fully, I'm going to send it over to Chor's Compass, and we're going to finally take over that place. Which has been annoying us for quite a while now. Because the traders holding it are pretty bloody strong, and we couldn't really do anything about it. Paradise Dome. Ha 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 ha. No. Never. Next research option, please. Quicksand basins. Remove those. Yeah, sure. That's a lot more acceptable lore-wise. And then subspace sensors, I suppose. I mean, we have most of it researched already, so may as well wrap it up. And I have just an infinite amount of resources at this point. Yikes. We ready to land? 180 versus 3... I want to get them down to like 150. Ish. Oh, by the way, there's a pirate fleet here. And it's taking control of the system. I'm more than happy to leave them. In fact, I'm more than happy to help them. Fortunately, I cannot do that, but... oh, I would be happy to, if I could. Where are the... I'll go to contacts. Where are those... Marauder clans. There you go. Are you the ones, or is it someone else? No, I think it was these ones. Yeah, we know of a good raiding target. A warrior's in the middle of a raid. Okay. Like to hire mercenaries. Order of the Voidborn. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you're resting. I thought I would Ninkizu order opened the borders towards us. I'm not returning the favor if that's what you're waiting for. Ever. Sorry. Trust cap -10. That's... I'm tempted to hire that guy just because it's so accurate. Yeah, it's... my trust cap should be 0 at this point. But, okay. And then this guy. What are you? Just a regular scientist? Yeah. Council gender speed -10%. Thankfully, you're not on the council. And some of these negative traits are really out there, so to speak. Right, there's actually not that much to upgrade on the Battlefleet Armageddon. Okay. Honestly, the excavation thing, I just don't particularly care. I know what it sounds like. Why are these guys so stationary? Aren't they supposed to be moving? Or whatever the case may be, fine, you're going to declare me arrival, I'm going to declare you arrival. There you go. Now what? Continue to stare at each other from a distance, menacingly. Ooh, yeah. Doesn't sound so great, does it? Okay, I want Ripper autocannons because I can finally start putting them on ships because they're going to be absolutely amazing. Armageddon Patrol Fleet, let's upgrade those. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think everything else is being upgraded as we speak. Archaeologist missing. Is that what it said? Oh dear lord, how dare you? Okay, what's the skill level requirement? 3. Fair enough. Probably a level 2 guy can do it. Yeah, especially you. Yeah, there you go. You may continue. Wow. Archaeologist missing. I mean, hopefully we find him. But I wouldn't hold out hope, as they say. Yeah. Unfortunate. Wait, didn't I just... Ah, no, you just got done with whatever you were doing. Alright. Fine. There we go. Is this planet gonna crack, ever? Or is it just not on the cards for it? No, I don't think it's an option, really. Okay, so government, factions, policies, stuff like that. Orbital bombardment, selective and discriminate. Yeah, I think it used to be, like, way in the past. A long time ago. I think it used to be like this. You had light, medium, and heavy, or something along those lines. It wasn't selective and discriminate, they were different words. And then if you switched to heavy, or if you allow heavy, well, actually, a long time ago, you didn't have the policy for this at all. Technically, a long time ago, you didn't have policies at all, but never mind. There was an option to just, like, light, medium, and heavy. It was 1 ship, 2 ships, 3 ships on the icon. I remember that clearly. And I think, back in the day, if you put it on 3 ships and just left the fleet here for a long enough period of time, the planet would crack. Or they would, like, destroy everything and just kill everyone on the planet and just make it, you know, like a colonizable world again. Just ruin everything. Now, I think you can only do that with a level 3 bombardment of some description, if there is a level 3, like an apocalyptic bombardment or something. And that might be unlockable, like, later down the line, like a sort of precursor to Planet Killers. I think that's what it was. I don't think that's an option anymore. I mean, I'm going to leave this fleet here just to test it out, basically, but yeah, I think that was the whole deal with that. Right, well, once again, we're upgrading all of our defense platforms. Luckily, this time that will take just a couple of seconds. What the hell is this? Oh, it's offer from the thing. No, sorry, I'm not even gonna look. No, AI and in my Imperium, I make, you know, stray a little bit off from the lore and be a bit generous with my interpretations occasionally, but that's too much even for me. Okay, let's resettle you actually, because I don't have a better idea currently. So I'm just going to resettle you over there, and then I'll probably just build another agri thing. Yeah. There we go. I need to spend money. I thought I was going to do this off camera, but I'll be honest with you, there isn't much else to do currently while we wait, so just need to rename this to Occludus. Why not? That one's fine. Another energy district. End of the Nkizu Order. Didn't they just open their borders towards me? Well, I suppose that's why it's the end of the order, right? Coincidence? I think not. What do I want here? Not sure to see an ancient refinery isn't a terrible idea, but I already have. Ooh, okay, I have a lot of these resources. Never mind then. Food processing facilities. Yes, I now remember what I needed to build. I need to build food processing facilities on all of the agri worlds that we have. Which, to be honest with you, isn't as many as I thought. Kind of thought we had more than this. But we don't. Go figure. I know, I'm feeling a bit sarcastic and kind of silly, to be honest with you, this fine evening. I don't know why. Mining district. Do I have, like, those mining purifier thingamajigs? I don't even have that. Wow. That's some weird rolls as far as luck is concerned, and maybe not luck necessarily, maybe more just technology choices, I guess. I wouldn't say it was lucky or unlucky, but yeah. So I can immediately... We learned about it like yesterday, and I can immediately push to a tier 2 building. That'd be great if I was missing food, which I'm not, so... I mean, I can get this. And this isn't actually terrible. Lasts until cancellation. I don't know how much it costs unity-wise, if anything. But it'll increase my food consumption, but it'll also increase the population growth speed.
Science division report success.
And I like that a lot, to be honest with you. I think that's great, because I have so much food. And I don't need it for anything. Basically, I need +1 food each month. That's all I need. Because I'm not using it for anything. You never know. It isn't expensive unity-wise. Probably a good idea to actually get that. Is Battlefleet Armageddon ready for war? For war, period. 75 ships to be upgraded. Fine. Upgrade them. Upgrade away. Oh, Jesus, it's going to take a bit of a while, yeah? Just a bit. Can't believe it took us this long. It took us like almost an entire episode to land the army here after all the bombardment was done, but believe it or not, we've done it. I know. Seemed impossible to me as well, but here we are. If you still lose an Imperial Guard regiment after all, you still lost an Imperial Guard regiment after all of that. It takes a special kind of stupid to do that. It really does. Special kind of stupid. Never mind. Secret fealty to me. Really? Secret fealty to me? I don't necessarily recommend it, but I kind of understand as well. I mean, no, I don't. Not really.
Ships refitted.
Have you seen how many people, quote-unquote people, how many entities of you I've slain thus far? You're undesirables in the Imperium. It's really, and I mean really, not a good idea to try and, you know, coexist with us or move in over here or swear fealty or whatever. Just nah, you know, just nah. I mean, if you want to do it, I physically, literally physically cannot stop you. Part of me wishes I could, but I can't. So, yeah, I guess swear away. And I mean profanities, I mean like swear fealty away. And there we go. Final planet to be to be bombarded is going to be Lil. The corporate trade thing. What do you have, I wonder? Oh, okay, what do you have? Nothing, never mind. Contact. Might as well unpause, there's no reason to keep everyone waiting. Contacts. Can I sort them out by opinion? I think then I can, yeah. Trade enclave, diplomacy. What do you have? Strategic resource. Yeah, no. No thanks. What about you? Nope. And then there's these guys. Absolutely not, on matter of principle, no. And then I think that's about it. Okay, can I hire you to raid someone now? No. Still can't do that. Okay, by the time I've finished checking all those things though, we should be ready to land the armies. Indeed. And we land them and we take over the planet with, effectively speaking, no opposition whatsoever. Look at that. And then, I think there's just one planet left. And it's this one. And this one, though, a lot... Well... I think they're equally defended, but this one just has a lot more people on it. And these guys declare rivalry on me as well. We have... Okay, you know what? There's a faction in our midst that... wanted us to declare rivalries across the galaxy and stuff. They're either elated or taking their words back right now. Either one of those two, I am honestly fine with. Pick and choose whichever one of the two you want. Armageddon is ready for war, is it? Yes, finally. Alright, this is not going to be the most boring episode in the universe after all. Lovely. Okay, research alternatives +1. Yes, please, because the way things are going, I'm gonna have quite some issues with research alternatives. There's debris for me to analyze, really? Okay, I don't quite see the point. It's just lone crystalline entity. But fine. Okay, missing archaeologist. Spare no expenses, please. We're not wasting time on deserters. No, spare no expenses. I want to find that guy. I really do. And I also want to check for piracy. There's a tiny bit there. Tiny bit there. Well, I mean, this fleet has nothing better to do, so... might as well, right? Oh, I've sent the wrong fleet. Okay, well, not really. I've sent the right fleet, just... Yeah, this one needs to clean up the piracy over here, and then it's going to be gone pretty much as soon as they enter the system. And then clean up the stuff up there, I think. Yeah, there you go.
Science division
Lovely.
success.
Okay, missing archaeologist found. Nicholas Drake has been found unconscious and badly injured, hiding in the underbush below a natural rock formation, with a bloody data pad tucked under his arm. He was rushed to the hospital and treated for severe brain injury, indicative of blunt trauma by impact from above. His condition is stable, he still suffers from memory loss and has no recollection of how he sustained his wounds. Splinters of a unique metal alloy from which the sentinels were sculpted were lodged in his parental cranial lobe. So he's maimed, lifespan reduced by 40, add 5 clues. Well, I appreciate the 5 clues, but the maiming of my scientists significantly less so. What can I say? Okay.
Battle debris secured.
It's going a bit slow, all of this. I'll be the first to admit. But at least we're going to wrap up the war and get rid of those Xeno traders that are like forming a black hole in our border. So it'll be a slow episode, but we will have achieved a lot, and I do mean a lot, in it, so
Short one actual reports all ground objectives.
there you go. I think I can live with that. The best possible outcome for this war as well. Lovely. Just make sure the sector swallows up everything properly. Good. And now, man, look at that, 20 planets in the Helcian sector. Jeez. Yeah, I think this is about where we want to stop and just want to form a new sector out of all of this. Maybe even draw the line here, to be honest with you. Maybe. For now, though, let's set some rights, or rather lack thereof. Undesirables, exterminatus. And that's all I need to change. Okay, 39 billion of these lithoids will be exterminated, 15 billion of whatever that thing is, 6 billion of those, and that's about it. Alright, all in all, not bad for a war that I didn't really need to pay much attention to. However, how's this weather? Right, okay. 65% on this Arctic world, 60 on this one, 62 on this one. Okay. That's acceptable. Mineral purification plant. Yeah, that's what it was called. No, just... we don't have this, apparently. Can we copy it? That wouldn't be a... that would be a pretty good idea, I think. Can we copy this thing and just put it all over our empire everywhere? Very much like that. Okay. Let's rename the planets. Tunis. Okay, well, it is a desert world, so... Cell is going to be Valos Kryn. Let's just demolish all of these. And yeah, I think it's going to be a mining world. We definitely don't have the largest amount of minerals known to mankind, and we are chewing up a lot of them. So, fair enough, some mining districts, obviously a gene clinic. And an autochthon monument, and this place is set for, yeah, for a very long time, I think. Tiny bit of unemployment in it, but it'll take care of itself in a bit. And then Lil, a mining world also. Yep, cannot argue with that, especially given the purifier already present. So just plop down a gene clinic, which will get, I think it's like habitability +5, right? I think that's what it means. Yeah, planet habitability +5. So from 60 to 65. Pretty good. Can't be displeased with that. Oh, but we do need to rename it. Sorry. Lil to Lawn. I like it. I like it. And then there's this planet. Okay. We're going to keep the city districts. I don't need it to be a factory world, though. I'm going to make it a tech world. So, get rid of the luxury residence, the alloy foundry, gene clinic stays. I'm glad they have one. A hollow theater can stay. And then I'm going to put down... Ooh, do I need it? No, not really. I was gonna say like what's it called? A refinery world might not be a terrible idea either. Let's go with research labs in just copious amounts of them. A ton of these industrial sectors too. Do I want to get rid of these? I probably want to get rid of these, don't I? Yeah. I'll want to get rid of them. All pretty much. There we go. We're making a metric ton of minerals now because we're exterminating the lithoids. But once that goes away, we'll see how our economy's doing minerals-wise.
Engaging enemy station.
But this is also very important. Final battle of the episode. So pause and let's take a look. I mean, look at that never-ending salvo of torpedoes. They stood no chance. Peaceful trading outpost. I love this little detail there, the Megacorp billboard there and stuff. It's really funny. But, funny, no match for the Imperial Navy. I hope. Still had to check. And not like I can do anything now, but, yeah. I think eventually the influx of missiles is gonna tear it to shreds. Oh, no, okay. The Tungle destroyed. We get 2,000 of each resources. That's really piss poor, honestly. But what can you do? Right, eventually we're going to have science ships come here and research all of that and whatnot. Or actually there's nothing to research, there's just the debris. Means I can take one of these ships and build a starbase there and finally plug that gap, which was oh so annoying for so long. Reinforce the Battlefleet Armageddon, send it back to its home base. Why do I only have 173 energy now? Okay. Bit surprising. I'll look into it and the economy of all these planets and whatnot in between this episode and the next one. But until the aforementioned next episode, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video and want to stay tuned with the rest of the content that I produce on this channel and this series as a whole as well. It's been an absolute pleasure playing this, and yeah, I think it shows. I just don't want to stop recording. There's like 45, 50-minute episodes here. Ideally, I want to keep them like 35 minutes or so, like slightly above half an hour, but yeah, I keep getting carried away because it's so much bloody fun, even though it's not the most challenging thing, especially this last war, but like I said, we sort of make our own challenges as we go along, and I've been quite lucky, I'll be honest with you. Like, same difficulty and everything, I've lost a run with Hive Mind that I was playing yesterday, although I wasn't paying much attention to it, and I made some questionable decisions. Wasn't nearly as detailed and as focused as I was in this one, but I did actually lose the run. So there you go. What I'm saying is, it's part of it was luck, part of it was skill and focus, but definitely not playing with kid gloves on, shall we say. Anywho, as I was saying, that's about it from me for this episode. I'll see you all next time. Until then, have fun, take care, and bye-bye.